You know, Doctor, I'm gonna tell you a funny story here. Maybe you didn't know this, but I'll tell you. We used to actually be standing where you're standing right now. We were here for an interview, or interrogation, I guess is the term. We were questioning a fella who called himself the Penny Plunderer. Do you remember that? No, that was before your time. It was back in the 70s. He did a whole string of crimes, all based on, well, pennies, as you can see. You'll understand, Doctor, when I say crimes. Well, he didn't actually really do anything with them. I mean, he tried. God knows he tried. But let's face it, there's only so much mayhem you can cause with a bag of quarters. So we thought, you know, we'll bring him in. We'll bring him in. It's for the greater good. I mean, he didn't really hurt anyone, but he was kind of hurting himself. So we found him. He was sitting in this back alley. He was surrounded by the damn pennies. He said he was going to dump them in the water reserves or something. I don't know. So we took him in for questioning. We got him in this here chair. And we made him talk. We asked why. Why on God's green earth would you even do such a thing? I mean, it never seemed to amount to anything. And what he said, Doctor, what he said, we still sort of carry with us to this day. He said that he only did it because he felt he had to, because it was inescapable. He said because no one else would, is what he said. Now, ain't that strange, Doctor? It felt like he thought there was this little guy in his head that was like nagging and persuading him to collect the damn things. That fascinated me, Doctor. That really fascinated me. But in the end, there was nothing we could do, so we just gave up on him. But now we know better, don't we? Now we know that there are some things you have control over and some things that you can't change, that are inescapable. Now sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and if the Penny Plunderer felt that he had to do whatever the fuck he did, then God bless him for it. You know what they call us nowadays, Doctor, don't you? You've seen the files. Schizophrenic is what they say about us right now. But now, all of a sudden, there's this little guy in Harvey Dent's head that's like persuading him to do this. Oh, kill that guy, shoot that guy in the face. Do you want to know the gospel truth, Doctor? That whole split personality idea that you have of us and other people have, that's bullshit, okay? That is just so much fucking bullshit. Okay, what we mean is, maybe it seemed like that at first, that this little guy had entered our head after the accident when Sal Maroney splashed acid in half of our face. Yeah. Then all of a sudden he was there, and it felt like we had to go out and start killing, but no, now I understand that whoever it is was there well before the accident. Doctor, I know this now. I know this because it's not like we're two completely different personalities, okay? It's not like on one side there's Harvey Dent, on the other there's Two-Face. See, people seem to take this whole thing with our face looking the way it does kind of literally. Oh, there's Harvey, there's Two-Face. Yeah, that's what's bullshit, okay? That's the bullshit part of it. Because we are not fucking schizophrenic, okay? We don't sit up at night arguing with ourselves. Well, we do that occasionally. Yeah, alright, maybe we fucking do. That's not the point. My point is, Doctor, we are way past the point of split personalities. Because it's not like we disagree with each other. It's not like when Two-Face has to kill someone, Harvey Dent is on the other line trying to talk him out of it. No. That's... I wish it was like that. It's not. Alright? We both know that sometimes sacrifices need to be made. Sometimes things have to be done. It's just the inescapable, really. The things no one else would, as the penny plunderer would say. I mean, sometimes we're not even sure why we do it. And sometimes we wish that we could just stop. Yeah, well, we can't really do that now, can we? I'm not sure we've noticed, but there's a certain moral code to this. Do you know what I'm talking about? That there's a moral code that we need to follow. You know that we are the judge, jury, and executioner that Gotham needs. Well, what if we didn't? Have you ever thought about, what if we just stopped? What if we just stopped this insanity? Well, who the fuck knows? But is it worth the risk? And plus, how, just tell me, I'm interested, how do you suggest we stop this insanity? We're already fucking insane. Okay, just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Or what, Dent? What the fuck could you possibly do to me? Ooh, I'm scared, huh? I'm so scared of Gotham's white knight and his shining armor. See, that's all you ever were, Dent. That's all you ever fucking were. Just a shiny white armor and a lice and bullshit underneath. That's so not true. That's so true. You know it is. Okay, it's not, alright? It's not true. Do you even know why we became an attorney in the first place? No. See, you don't even know. Did you even exist when that happened? Did you? I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Wasn't it also because we heard that voice? We also heard that little voice in our head that told us to go out there and do what was needed, what was right. Not for our sake, fuck our sakes, but for the sake of others, for the greater good. Oh, because no one else would. Yes! Because that was our legacy. We were Harvey Dent, for Christ's sake! The greatest DA Gotham's ever seen, who put Falcone's entire gang behind bars, who cleaned up the street for good. Let me tell you, we used to know that. We used to know the difference between what was good and what was bad, from right and wrong. We used to know what was good and what was evil. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, because I was under the impression that we already knew that. We already knew. What do you mean? Let's take a look at ourselves, Dent. Really, let's take a look at ourselves. Didn't you literally just a couple of minutes ago say that this other personality, that he existed way before the accident happened? Well, yeah, and isn't that it just the ultimate proof in that case? That there is absolutely no fucking difference between good and evil. It's just two different sides of the same demented coin. What to feed one man means the death of another. That's just the way it is. All the things we've done, all the mutilating, molesting, killing, raping, isn't that just the ultimate proof that it's just a question of how you hold the mirror? Well, yeah, I suppose. Exactly. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, why don't you tell your dear doctor friend here what all this is really about? I suppose that's what you were waiting for, isn't it, Doc? The coin. I remember the media did a big thing about this coin. I guess it sounds pretty neat, this evil lawyer who determines the fate of his victims with a coin flip. You know, one side is life and the other's death. We stole it, actually, from the evidence locker here at Arkham. Used to belong to the penny plunderer. That's irony, I guess. Well, it's not just a cruel game that we play, Doctor. I wish it was that simple, but really it's not. We toss this coin because it's the only way for Gotham to finally know justice, some real justice. We're not schizophrenic, Doctor. I know that might sound insane right now after everything you've seen, but we are not schizophrenic. We do horrible things, yes we do. We murder, rape, steal. We do things that we wish we would never have to do. But it's not what you think. There's no split personality here where one side convinces the other to rape, murder, and steal. No. No, Two-Face hates doing these things just as much as Harvey Dent does. So why do we do it? What's the moral code that we spoke of before? This is our code. The only way for Gotham to know real justice. We used to be the very symbol of it here in Gotham. The White Knight, they called us. The only one who could bring light to Gotham, is what they said. But now, well, look at us. Look at us. Disgusting, mutilated freak is what they call us now. Imagine that. Harvey Dent, D.A., Gotham's only hope, is now a disfigured murderer. What does that tell you about this fucking city, Doctor? What does that tell you about this fucking city? You want to know why we toss this coin? It's because if we still want to rid this fucking city of evil, and if even someone as good as District Attorney Harvey Dent could turn out to be evil, then why the fuck should we even bother with laws and a court and jury and judges? If someone as good as us could turn out to just be another evil villain, isn't it so much simpler to determine if someone is good or evil, if someone deserves to die, by just flipping a fucking coin?